Tov. Halacha tells us that a person who hears a bracha has to answer amen to that bracha. It's a very important halacha of answering amen to the bracha. Chacham Ovadia Yosef used to bring down the pasuk in Tehillim, which says, Maleh penehem kalon, that a person who does not answer bracha, based on the Zohar HaKadosh, does not answer amen, so he is filled with humiliation and embarrassment in Shamayim. He brings a story that there was once one of the early Aharonim, Rabbi Mordechai Yafa, who was the author of the Sefarim called Levush. He traveled, and interestingly, he himself is from the Gaonei Ashkenaz. He traveled to Spain to be able to study Psak Halacha from the great Rabbi Yitzhak Abohab. And while they were there, Rabbi Yitzhak Abohab, after a day or two, did not speak to the Mordechai Yafa. And for 30 days that went on, he put him into Nidui, he ignored him, as if a person who was totally put into Cherem. And Rabbi Mordechai did not understand what was the reason for this. So after the time passed, he asked Rabbi Yitzhak Abohab, what did I do? What is the reason that the Rav is treating me in this way with such distance? He said, I want to tell you that I heard that a bracha was made, and I saw you didn't answer Amen. I want to tell you the importance of answering Amen. So he told a story within a story. He said there was once in the Spanish court, there was a Jewish advisor, a Chassid, a tremendously saintly individual, who was very beloved to the king. And one time there was a cardinal that came in, and he gave a lengthy blessing to the king. And this Chassid, this righteous Jew who was an advisor to the king, did not answer Amen to the bracha. And on the spot, the cardinal said, "You see this? Because he did not answer Amen to my blessing to the king, my good wishes for the king are not going to come true." And on the spot, the king ordered that this Chassid, for not answering Amen and therefore not giving truth to the bracha that was given to him by the cardinal, that this Chassid should be executed. And he was executed in a very, very barbaric fashion. His entire body was dismembered after he passed away. It was given to the Chevra Kadisha in pieces. And the entire community was up in arms. How could it be such a righteous individual, Chassid? Why did he suffer such a humiliating death, torturous death? So after a few days, the Chassid appeared to the Rav of the community. He came to him in a dream, and he said, "You should know, don't worry about my place in Shamayim. I'm in a very, very holy spot. I'm with all the tzaddikim. Happens to be the reason why I'm in Shamayim, that it was decreed that I should have this particular suffering, this particular death, was because in my own home there was a time when my son made a bracha, and because I was busy, preoccupied with other things, I did not answer Amen to the bracha, or at least I did not answer Amen properly. And on the level of this Chassid, that was considered a very severe transgression. And therefore, Min HaShamayim, it was arranged that just like he did not answer Amen to the bracha of his son, so too, this whole Midah Keneged Midah should be arranged, and that's how he would be Yiftar. They said, but don't worry about it, I myself am in Shamayim in a very good place. Halacha, especially when it comes to answering the Kaddish, Mikar Adin, strictly speaking, according to the Rishonim, a person should answer Amen from the Kaddish until Yitbarach. That's the Ikar Halacha. Al Pi Kabbalah, a person answers all the way until the Amiran Be'alma. However, since that's only a Chumrah, it's Al Pi Kabbalah that a person answers all the way until the Amiran Be'alma. Therefore, a person should not answer that far when he's saying the Kriyat Shema. In the Kriyat Shema, a person may interrupt to say Amen Yesh Merabah. But since the additional part of it, until the Amiran Be'alma is just a Chumrah Pi Kabbalah, he doesn't have to go that far. Why is it that Al Pi Sod, the person answers all the way until the Amiran Be'alma? The Gemara says, Masechet Shabbat, Kol HaOmen, Amen Yesh Merabah, B'chol Kocho, a person who answers Amen Yesh Merabah with all of his heart, then even if he has a Gzar Din, a negative decree against him in Shamayim, it's ripped up. So B'chol Kocho, the Koach, Kaf Chet, a person wants to say the 28 letters all the way until the Amiran Be'alma. That's why you say it al pi sod. But that's not the Ikar Halacha. The Ikar Halacha is just until Yitbarach. A person should be careful when he hears a bracha. Not only should he say Amen, but Chacham Ovadia says a person should even lift his voice a little bit to be me'ored both himself, to both inspire himself and those around him to say Amen in a recognizable fashion.